I was thinking about something setting off my almonds, and then this whole thing tickled my wood fancy. Anyway, enough about tickling my wood. So I did say there are some aggressive colors tonight. I don't want to, no matter how long I do this stuff and I go through houses, if there's stuff that has a lot of busy colors, I try to give y'all a heads up because it's a lot to take in. That's not something I want to force on people's eyes. So, as usual, as is ritual by this point, the first few houses are going to kind of ease y'all into stuff. You know, get up to a nice jog before we start going ham. Now, the first house, something actually, now that I'm looking at the picture now, something I do appreciate on this house is actually what looks like almost like crown molding on the underside of the awning and the eaves. That's something I have not seen in recent memory on houses. That's actually pretty classy, I think, for a house like this. Ooh. Actually, the more I'm looking at the exterior, I kind of like it. Tad too loud? Ah, yeah, it is. You're right. Sorry about that. Let me peek back at the OBS levels. Probably a little more. There we go. I think that's good. There we go. Okay. Starting for real now. The house. So the exterior is pretty nice. It comes with a pool, and we'll come to it eventually, but this house in total is about a $3 million house. So this is a pricey one. It is in let me see, Davis, California. It's a big pool. This is a handsome amount of land in California. There's not a bunker. Not in this house. Don't worry about it. Forget I said anything. That pool is gigantic. Goodness. Also, a little early tease of something right here. Look at this. We got a little guy right here. There's a theme in this house. It's a good theme. But here we are inside the entryway, which is there's nothing else in the house quite like this entryway. It's very peculiar. It's not like the rest of the house is like some... It's not like the rest of the house is some bonkers color type thing, but this is quite strange. We're not in mode. No, don't worry. Although you should definitely have your pen handy. If you don't, you will be shown the door. That's how this works, I'm afraid. I don't make the rules. It's very... This looks extremely tacky. I mean, I don't know what they were going for here. Because like I said, there's nothing else quite in the house like this. This is very calm, don't worry. This is the chill block for now. The Hitmon colors. Okay, so let's go into the living room. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. A fair amount of this house is relatively tame. So some of these photos, there's not going to be too much to look for. Ygric, sorry if that's Ygric or Elgric. I can't. I'm squinting my eyes. I don't know if that's an uppercase I or a lowercase L. I'm sorry. That's just glass as far as I know. I don't think it's it could just be a film they slapped on it. I don't know why though. Yeah, there's a ladder here. Not too sure. There's a book. There's another ladder elsewhere, but that's actually tied to a bookshelf elsewhere. This is just kind of on its own. And this seems to be a different living room of some sort. A little bit of weird wall art, some fish things, 3D art. And a weird painting. Really weird long kettle. What's going on with this thing, actually? I didn't spot this before, and I'm distraught by the tall kettle. Bra? That is a bra, yeah. Don't stare. It's indecent. Don't. I think that's actually, is that just some of that 3D art like this, or is it just, yeah. Well, I was just kind of briefly caught off guard by this tall kettle, and also just this really large TV that's just shunted to the side here, oddly enough. Not centered, just, But is it the right size? Okay, here we are. Kitchen. Very nice spice rack, and a shitload of almonds. Those are almonds. Oh, man. I love me some almonds, but that's a lot. Those are big cans. I don't even know where you could find big cans of almonds like this. I love Blue Diamond. They come in little shot glasses. Where the hell do you get these? But yeah, I like this. As a spice connoisseurial, I love me a big, handsome spice rack. But this is really setting off my almonds because I love this. I would consume these. Maybe Hobo, that's what it is. It's just they went to something. Maybe Costco has these. Sam's sure as heck doesn't. But either way, it's a nice rustic kitchen setup here. I don't know if we see a sink elsewhere or not. We probably do. But this is actually interesting. This to go on a bit of a this is an actually kind of a silly aside, but this whole design of table here that you see with these folding leaves, this is actually something like a table design that cropped up in like the what is it, the late 1800s, I think, or maybe mid 1800s. And actually, no, probably even earlier than that. But the whole concept of it was if you were inside of a smaller home and you didn't want to have a gigantic table taking up space for dining, cooking, or all that stuff, you would have these folding leaves built onto it, and that would be like your workhorse, and when you're done, you'd shove it out of the way. So there's actually, like, you could find, like, there's a lot of carpentry stuff I was looking at and stuff, and in the past, there was a lot of tells you could pick up on as seeing as, like, how old or how well some of these were made. Usually like, countryside woodworkers would make these things, but whatever. Just kind of an aside, because, like, my parents have a table like very similar to this, but it's like the molding you could see right in here. That's molding as in woodworking molding, not oh, you should throw that out molding. There was like a lot of little tells you could tell as far as whether it was a high value piece made by somebody who was very, very good or somebody who just slapped it together. But I'm done rambling. This just caught my attention. I was thinking about something setting off my almonds, and then this whole thing tickled my wood fancy. Anyway, enough about tickling my wood. Over here we see more of the kitchen with an odd gap here. This is a little peculiar. But whatever. This kitchen's undergone a few renovations. I probably just didn't have anything to put here. I don't know. Yes, Blazing, what's up? Anyway. It is a very strange one. We'll see how this got changed over time. I don't know when this was built, but we'll find out. It could have been a fridge spot. Cat spot. Anything could be a cat spot. But yeah, as we're seeing, this is actually an old house because inside the kitchen, yo, look at this. I wonder if they even use this. They probably don't. Man. I wish I had one of these just so I could somehow get it working to make use of it again. But it looks like this is mostly a decorative piece, I think. Hell yeah, good old wood stove. Honestly, I've never seen one in person. Have any of y'all ever had the honor of seeing, much less using one of these? At least speaking down here in Texas, where I am, no. It just, I don't even know how the heck it would operate. It just, they're very iconic, and I love how they look. Expecting it to explode. Not with metal trash cans next to it, no. Anyway. What say we go upstairs? Maybe there's something interesting. Also, I don't know, what the shit is this? Huh. I actually don't know what that is. Well, whatever. I mean, it's not like we're going to see any weird art in this house or anything like that. Oh, I lied. We do see some weird art. Welcome to the theme of the house, statues. For instance, Look at this. Look at this weird satyr grandpa. What the fuck is this? He's got horns. You got a butt? You've got a Kennedy over there. We're gonna pan around this room in a moment to see some stuff. Dalmatian rubbing its ass on another dog. Hang on. Get the window back. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. It's art, damn it. Don't judge it. Now, this was actually, oh, I see. I see what this is. Is that a dead dog statue? I feel like this was the first room we were in. Right. Hang on a second. I'm going to go back a few pictures, folks. Really fast. Okay. Yes. Okay, this was the room that we're in. The statues are immediately behind us. Like that weird horned grandpa is to our right. I really wish I didn't use those words, but I mean, put that in your funkin' wagnalls. That's what we're calling that. That's the horned grandpa statue. Yes. Horned grandpa was right behind you, judging your every move. But we do get speaking of butts, we do get a better look at the statues in a moment. This is back in the hallway. Okay, so that weird I don't know what carousel's right there. Here's an Eve statue, and she's talking to a snake. You know how it is. He's an old goat. Fair enough. Also, familiar. I think there's also... This isn't a Harryhausen Medusa. No, it's just a generic Medusa. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Oh, that's not Kissinger. No, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Slight difference. I was also just looking over here because I was like, no, wait, that's not the Harryhausen Medusa, because the Harryhausen Medusa is much more hideous in the face. Buddy Holly and Medusa. I don't know. I can't make that out. This is definitely Arnold, though. That's definitely Arnold. He's got the owner's got a few weird busts in here. Like I said, we get a better look at some of them. Okay. Regular office and hang on. Is that a halberd? Yeah. Okay, armadillo, I'm not seeing things. Then you thought the same thing. A pole axe. Halberd. So many rugs. Yeah. Can you? I guess they do use this fireplace. I was about to say, can you use that? But he's not sitting in. They're not sitting inside of it. They're sitting in front of it. No. Yeah. Also, corner horse? Corner pony? What's this doing here? Go back, Feyerbrand. Mirror over the fireplace as you do. What'd you see, Feyerbrand? Something in particular here? Under the poleaxe. Yeah, this right here. I'm trying to make out what this is. I hope it's not a paddle. That's a paddling. It's a small paddling, though. A tiny handle, though. Maybe this is another case of the fisheye lens playing tricks on us. Cricket? Well, a cricket, that could be a paddle. I don't think it's a yaoi paddle. Aren't yaoi paddles usually really big? What are the rules for the yaoi paddle? There's got to be some sort of a rule. Well, let's put that aside for now. Yeah, the corner horse, I don't quite understand what they're doing there. Couch has distressingly tall arms. It does. This is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this. Man. Yaoi paddles are like oars. That long moment arm gives you a good amount of oomph when it hits. Okay, this is our second fireplace. This is a different room. We've got a wealth of fireplaces at this house. Tall arms, low seat. Yeah, Audrey, it's peculiar. Huh. Is that a mirror or is that just folding down? Yeah, I guess that's a mirror. That's strange for a mantelpiece. Huh. Okay, so here we are. We're back in the statue room. A side shot of the Kennedy, and this just... I hope we get a better look at this butt statue, because why are there two dots there? We missed it in the kitchen? Yeah, the butt is... That's a very peculiar dimple, it seems. Old person or hipster? I really think this is old person. I'm also just looking at the stereo equipment over here, kind of like this has got to be like a grandpa or grandma situation. Is that child statue next? I think you're right. That is a child statue. Yeah, Sumo. Okay, so... Same statues, just a little bit closer. Is that Clinton? I thought it was JFK when I skimmed through, but now I'm not sure. Yeah, it's Clinton? Ah. Uh-huh. I see it now. Okay. When I breezed through this, I thought that was JFK. What? I guess this person's just makes busts as a hobby because they threw together like a whole bunch of them upstairs, like a Schwarzenegger. There's not like a kiln or a studio in this house, I don't think, though. A normal, really modest bedroom, and... Well, I mean, it's good they have a fire extinguisher, but this is kind of an odd place for it. It's an oddly barren, I mean, if they didn't have a heavily decorated house, okay, whatever, but it's like, the rest of the house is fairly decorated. Maybe it's a guest room. Come closer and touch my butt. Oh, touch my bust. What art did they take down? Well, I mean, Beagle, I don't see what is it? I don't see an instance on the wall like they had something hung for a long time. I mean, there is actually maybe some sort of a hanger there, but... Well, here's another bedroom. It's also barren. Huh. It's very male living space. Napkins at the bed table. Oh, those are just tissues. Yeah, these... peculiar egg chair. JFK, a few years, the Republicans... Yeah, that's the thing. This is a $3 million house. Square footage, it says just about 3,700 square feet. This is probably when they were in the middle of moving out, because the bedrooms seem super barren. Like, really barren. Yeah, we bunking big time. Boy. Hey, DW. Yeah, this is another bedroom. This is a 4-bed, 2-bath house, so this is probably the last bed. But also, I do like how we have a fire extinguisher in every single one. Although, man, this is gonna scuff the hell out of the floor. This is definitely for just display purposes, I hope. Well, you know, those sheets could catch fire at any time. You have to be very guarded on this sort of situation. And what's that? Just a pot? What's that? The vessel. Is this one of those phylacteries I kept hearing about? Is that where you keep them darn lich souls? Boy. That's Gantz. Decorative stool. Maybe. There seems to be some sort of a wine cellar. Or at least they're using it as a wine cellar. And also, looks like a fireplace mantle. That's kind of peculiar. There's a whole lot of wine in here, actually, now that I'm taking stock of it with my eyeballs. Wow. Boy. Talk about raising your spirits. Good night in the morning. Huh. Oh yeah, a smackerel of fiberglass in my wine. Relatively okay bathroom. Nothing too strange here. Fireplace or cult shoot dumbwaiter? I don't think so. Jean curtains. Love me some. Well, hey, I hear Jertons can wick away moisture pretty easily. Man. I didn't have Jertons on my bingo card for tonight, but there we go. There is a mirror. It seems like, even though it seems kind of small-ish, I think, if I'm seeing it properly. I hope they don't have toilet paper, not for their sake. Is this the same restroom? I think this is different. Yeah, different restroom. It's kind of loud tile for some reason. I don't really like this busy tile up on the walls and stuff. I mean, just for flooring, sure, but seeing this going up is a little too busy for my eyes. But also, the counter seems to have the same thing going for it. Yeah, refineries, I'm getting the vibe that they had some additions and stuff, like the redone bathrooms seem to have been done by a whole bunch of different folks, I'd imagine. I agree, Sumo. It's a little too much. Yeah, it's probably linoleum or something. I mean, just this is like probably a cheap, like a marble counter. I say marble in air quotes, but you know. There's just a cheap slab that they probably wrap some linoleum on or something. Yeah, very... Something I'm not wild about with that. But anyway, backyard. Overhead shot. There is another set of statues I'm keeping out for, although I will say the gator was something I didn't spot my first time through. We got a couple late arrivals over here. Get a better peek at them. Oh yeah. Also, what the what is this? I actually didn't see this before, and now I'm kind of scared about this weird snake or tentacle eldritch abomination statue. I don't like that. Even the baby penguin's like, Mom, Dad, the fuck is that? Not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, you're right, it did lose its wing. Oh, goodness. Things are rough over in California right now. The poor baby. I think the remainder of the pictures are, yeah, the yard, backyard, side, a patch, a walkway, a quote-unquote orchard, and yard. Okay. And this is the whole plot right here, which you could see, judging by the little slice of suburbia over here. This is probably why it's, yeah, it's a big plot. That's why it's probably such a nice price tag, I imagine. Let me see here. It is pending. This is a relatively fresh one, actually. Pending offer. In the process of being split into 3 parcels. Lot number 1 will be available to build your dream home approximately just under an acre. Please see attached map. What? Hang on a second. Is this already after being split though? They aren't too clear about that. 3680 square foot historical home was built in 1859. And, oh, the house was physically moved to this spot in the 70s. Ooh, wow. That must have been, that wasn't cheap. R1 to 6 zoning potential. Truly one of a kind. Well, at least if they're not demolishing the house, I guess that's okay. A little too rich for my blood. But I think it's kind of the state of housing over in California in general right now. Sold in 2005. Oh yeah, it looks like the same person's had it all that time. Huh.